heading to the museum. Guys, this is the entry to the museum. See how it looks. You are about to reunite with your past. So guys, it's like I'm taking you back to your history classes. My God, guys, this place is looking a bit scary but seducative. Wow, I haven't seen such a thing in my life. Oh my goodness, guys.
I'm sure that you must be wondering, how did scientists discover that humans originated from Africa, making it the cradle of mankind? The answer to that largely lies in volcanoes. It will probably amaze you to discover that volcanoes are literally the fridges that preserve evidence of human existence. You are obviously wondering how. Please come along and let me enlighten you. When volcanoes erupt, they emit both volcanic ash and magma. Ahead and on your right is a reflection of some theories on how humans might have come to exist. We invite you to reflect on and dig deeper into what your traditional and religious theories hold on human existence. It is important to note that there is no conflict between the scientific and the religious theories of human existence, but there is a lot of convergence as evidenced by scientific discoveries. This section showcases credible evidence of how you became man through evolution. As you can see, some of the earlier findings, such as this one, called Camoyopithecus hamiltoni, show that all primates, that is monkeys, split from the apes approximately 23 million years ago. The ape lineage, which contains the lineage of the human beings as well, then continued to split as evidenced by these fossils. You can have a look. For instance, the Afropithecus trucanensis split about 17 million years ago, while this one, called the Nacolapithecus kerioi, split approximately 16 million years ago. Note that a lot of the species that split became extinct along the way. At your luck next time, Scientists go through similar frustrations all the time. They dig for years without ever finding something that provides new knowledge. Either way, welcome to Dr. K's lab. First, she would like to give you an idea of how scientists, otherwise called paleontologists, determine the age of fossils. In a lab, paleontologists determine the age of fossils through a process called dating. How do they do this? I'll explain. Fossils less than 60,000 years old can be dated through carbon dating. For rocks, potassium-argon dating is used, while biochronology is used for comparison with other fossils that are already dated. Are we together? It's easier to date fossils. If we all have a common origin, how come we're all unique? This section explains your uniqueness through use of DNA. Some fun self-uniqueness tests. Oh, don't worry, it's going to be interesting. Some people have earlobes that curve up between the lowest point of the ear and the point where the ear joins the head. These are known as free or unattached earlobes. Others have earlobes that blend in with the side of the head, known as attached or adherent earlobes. Now, take your time, stand in front of the mirror and check if your earlobes are attached or detached. When people clasp their hands, almost all have a natural strong preference. How do you clasp your hands? Is it the left thumb over the right or the right thumb over the left? Now, without hesitation, clasp your hands and see how. I'm sure at some point you have wondered, how come we've never seen chimpanzees and gorillas mature into human beings, live the jungle, and join us if they have a common ancestry with us? The answer finally lies in front of you. It is through this split, which here we're calling the Great Split, that your closest ape cousins went on a different lineage, as illustrated, while the Homo lineage that gave birth to us went a different way. On our side of the lineage, a few more splits happened over time. This is where the famous Homo habilis, meaning man with ability, Homo erectus, meaning upright man, and later Homo sapiens, the wise man, arose. Some of these species became extinct, including the one called Neanderthals. Have you ever thought about how we started walking? You may even take it for granted. You don't think about it. You've been conclusively established. However, scientists have developed quite a few theories about it, such as the savanna theory, provision theory, aquatic theory, thermoregulation theory, and sisters walking. On the floor are the famous footprints called the Lito, courtesy of the National Museum kingdom of Kenya. They were most likely made by your ancestors, called Australopithecus afarensis, meaning southern ape man from afar. The footprints were made when earlier humans walked through wet volcanic ash, and subsequent layers of ash covered and preserved them. The close spacing of the footprints is evidence that the people who left them had a short stride. The nature of the footprints, as indicated by the heel and arch, suggest they were not as efficient walkers as you and I are today. Here lies the remains of another bipedal ancestor, Australopithecus anamensis. It's okay, you can say it with me. Australopithecus anamensis, who lived 4 million years.
Afarensis.
This ancestor had a combination of traits found in both apes and humans. Further, your earliest Kenyan cousin known to have walked is the Aurorian Tugenensis, also known as the original man from Tugen, and whose remains were discovered 78 kilometers northwest. The bad, the ugly of walking upright. All in all, we can agree walking upright enabled limitless possibilities in humans.
Guys, all these theories are meant to explain to you why you walked, why you and I walk. Why did we walk?
Thought about how we started walking? You may even take it for granted. You don't think about it, you simply walk. So the question is, what made us walk? We would like to tell you that your earliest ancestors walked on all fours, which we believe may not have been very comfortable.
Guys, I'm just alone. I wish I would have taken a picture inside here to show you. But I want to sit on this seat, so let me just pause a bit. I don't know if you guys can see the glimpse of the writings on the wall.
Ancestor of all and the most valued fossil. He is Homo erectus that was discovered near Lake Turkana and is the most complete skeleton of a Homo erectus that has been discovered to date. The Homo erectus, which your ancestor the Turkana boy belongs, are known to have been the first to harness fire and also live in caves. Pigahodi, and welcome to the home of your celebrity cousin. Ta-da!
Guys, I know you can't see the writing on the wall to explain this, but this fossil was taken from Turkana. I hope that's enough.
We look at a demonstration of how our Stone Age ancestors made their tools. On display here are the oldest known tools called Lemakuyan, believed to have been made by the Kenyanthropus. The others are the Oldowan, believed to have been made by the Rudolfensis, Boisei, Australopithecus, and Homo habilis, and eventually the more advanced Acheulean tools believed to have been made by the Homo erectus. You'll notice that over time these tools became smaller, sharper, and more efficient, such as evidenced by the Acheulean tools used by the Homo erectus. Beads, ceramic, obsidian tools, etc., that we don't sapien and have a very advanced and complex brain, and that you emerged in every stage of currency evolution has escalated trade, human interactions, and means to dominate over others and the universe. What does some of these notes and coins on display remind you of? Do you remember some of these coins? Do you remember some of these notes? How old were you? Did you ever use them? What do they remind you of?
I think this is now my generation. This is what I found. The Mia, the 500, itulipata, and the 1000. Guys, are you missing? Do you miss this stuff? Oh my god, this one. Yeah, I found this. And the shillings, though those ones haven't changed, only that they don't have any value currently. Guys, remember these? Oh, 5 bob. These ones are existing even currently, but they don't have so much value. What can you buy with 5 bob? Even the sweet nowadays, they don't cost 5 bob. Now, here we are. This is where we are now. This is where we are. Oh. There are people who are making so much money through cryptocurrency. You mean it emerged in 2009 and I have not understood it yet. There's mobile money, credit cards, they emerged in 1958, and mobile money 2007. What are these? So this is meant to show you how currency loses its value. Here is one from 1920. Another one from 1945. Here, sugar is still worth 8 salts. It's a shilling because became weak over time. 10 cents. Oh my god, guys. In 1970. And this is 10 cents in 1995 when I was being born, and 10 cents in 2020. Like, you can absolutely buy nothing with it.
We have now come to the end of the reunion. We trust